Welcome to the Vault Report. I'm here once again with Loyola Chicago head coach Drew Valentine. Ramblers 20-8 overall, 12-3 and A10 play. March is upon us, coach. How we feeling?
Feeling all right, man. I think we're in a decent spot and just trying to do what we can to finish the season off the right way. Keep our guys' spirits high, keep things fresh because the season gets long, but just overall a lot of positivity and great vibes with our program right now.
Absolutely. And I want to obviously talk about the huge game upcoming, on Friday night. Obviously, you guys had another game this week. You dropped one, to St. Bonaventure. I know post game you mentioned, I think, not everyone had their best night, obviously. But just overall, you look at what you guys have been able to do this year. Now you guys got kind of that target on your back, but just being able to go through, again, a long season and respond to that. But just talk about that game and what you guys learned from it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of some of the things that have hurt us and some of our earlier losses in the non-con kind of came back. Just we liked competitive discipline on both sides of the ball. Just didn't execute. Didn't play with the intensity at all the time that we needed to. But more importantly, just didn't play with the intelligence and the discipline needed to win a road game at a tough place to play against a really good high quality team. So that's what we've been focusing on is controlling what we can control, and we can control our execution. We can control some of the decisions that we make with the ball in our hands. We can control, sticking to the defensive game plan and executing that. And so, we've gotten back to basics. I know it's a short turnaround, but just really just focusing in on that.
Absolutely. And obviously we said March. Well, where I am right now in the Marianas, it is March 1st. It's about to be March there. You want to play your best ball, come March. And you live for, I know you're a former player, played in big time games. You live for moments and to be in a position where you guys are. Has there anything that has surprised you at all about, when you guys started off season to where you are now with this group? A group again. I mean, this has been one heck of a turnaround.
Yeah, I think the coaches that I've been around are all big time coaches and have all had, pretty good success in March. And I think the way that you do that is by, treating every day as a championship level opportunity and just holding everybody to a standard from the time that they come in the program in June to the time that March is here. And I think that consistency and that intensity level allows your players to not feel pressure when you get in those high intensity moments or games. And that's what I believe in. That's what I've seen. And it's obviously led to a ton of success, both with me as a player and as a coach. So we're just going to do what we do, stick to our process, and try to come out, compete, and do it as a unit, as a family, as a brotherhood, and try to get as many wins as we possibly can in this month.
And it leads me obviously to the big one. With Dayton top 25 team coming. More importantly, obviously you guys are fighting for an A10 title. What impresses you about this team? What do you guys need to do to be successful? Again, a talented group, a group that's been consistent all year, much like you guys.
They're extremely well coached and they have really talented players. So when you have that combination, you just they when you mess up, they take advantage of it. It's almost like we spoke about it before we played Richmond earlier this year. If we weren't disciplined on either side of the ball, that they were going to make us pay. And so our guys understand that. We've been through that. We've had to play games where that's been important. And so we're going to lean on that experience and then lean on each other to try to get it done. But obviously, everything starts and ends with Holmes. I mean, he's a dominant player. He's really improved with his skill level, and their coaching staff did a great job this offseason at building a roster around him with a lot of shooting, a lot of toughness, and a lot of discipline on the defensive side. So we're gonna have our hands full, but I think I've got a talented group that is disciplined for the most part, and we're going to lean on that experience to try to help us get a win.
Definitely. And, just last one, the importance for you guys, you had mentioned pressure moments. I feel like, it shouldn't be an issue with you guys in terms of someone, trying to maybe overexert themselves or kind of be that guy. I mean, you guys have led, I think it's about over 16 assists a game. I think that's two more than UMass in terms of, in league play. to get these guys to come together, you guys added a lot of pieces. To have this unselfish attitude, obviously starts with you and the coaching staff, but just the importance of them to kind of stay into who they are and not being or rising too big to the moment, one player.
Well, that's what we do in the recruiting process. We don't promise guys anything. Everything you come here, you have to earn it. And we talk about the culture is the most important thing here, and the team is the most important thing here. And guys have seen that, guys get to what they want to get to professionally. You don't have to come here and average 20 a game to get what you need to get. You need to come here, uh, buy in and believe in. We're going to train you and help you grow and get better. But um, within our style of play, um, it's a very unselfish brand of basketball on both sides of the floor, and you got to be selfless to be successful in this culture. And I think we did a good job targeting newcomers that really fit that mindset. And then our returners have done a really good job at setting the tone and being consistent with believing in what the coaches are saying, and then also not really caring if one of the new guys is getting the credit. Our guys have been totally selfless, and they do it both within from just a mindset and attitude standpoint, but also with their play on the floor.
Well, listen, coach, no, it's busy time as always. I appreciate it. Congrats on the success so far. I know, crucial games coming up, but best of luck and we'll be in touch.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you having me on.